You're turning into the No Game Plan podcast. We're your hosts, Kenzie
and Emily.
What's up, guys?
Can everyone hear my fan on my laptop?
Her laptop is overheating right now.
It's not overheating. It's just
It's working really hard.
She's working hard for entertainment for you.
She's working overtime right now.
She's a Busy Woman by Sabrina Carpenter.
Period. Speaking of songs, go with your song of the week.
Oh my god. We love music in this house. We love this music in his house. Song of the week. I'm obsessed with the song Egg by Joe. Egg.
Have never listened to it. I'm sorry.
Just
We're pausing. Okay.
I have not shown this off enough.
Your vinyl.
My new vinyl that I got. Joe. Egg.
Track 6.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I love this album. For the listeners, I'm showing my new Joe Curie vinyl that I just got. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I also got the side album by Joe as well. So the Back in Chicago album. That when I'm back, yeah. Just so the people who don't know who Joe Curie is or don't know what the side is or not like a freak like me. Okay, what's your song? What's your song?
My song is Sun Protector by Role Model.
Absolutely it is. Yeah, it is.
I've been listening to Kansas Anymore all week. I don't know why. It's just like that album just hits for me. It's one of my favorite albums ever. And Sun Protector, I saw him get like super like angry and emotional at one of his shows singing that song, and I was like, yeah, I need that studio version right now.
And guys, me when I'm a Peter McPullen fan and a Role Model fan,
Literally,
and it's
your grad cap,
and it's crazy. No, and it's crazy though. I think I became a fan of them at the same exact time. I found Role Model myself, but I found Peter McPullen from TikTok. You froze.
You froze as well.
I'm just gonna continue with what I just said, but I'm gonna pause.
Yeah, you found Peter McPullen from TikTok, right?
Yeah. I found Role Model from myself, and then Peter McPullen from TikTok from Romeo and Juliet. And then I thought,
right.
And then I was like, I thought to myself, I literally remember. I muted my mic.
Stop touching the mic.
I literally remember sitting on my floor. I'm like, oh my God, he's going to blow up in a few years and I'm going to be really pissed off. Guess what? He blew up in a few years and I'm really pissed off. I'm not pissed off, but I was here first.
Are you talking about Peter McPullen?
No, Role Model. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Was he discovered by Mac Miller?
I have no idea.
I saw that somewhere because he used, obviously, I mean, like his stuff is a little different now. Supposedly, I don't know. I saw that somewhere and I did not fact check it. I just said, cool, sounds good. He used to rap. He did a lot of his first couple albums were rap. So
yeah,
I said, cool. I believe it.
Yeah. Hello. Keep it minimal. Let's keep it.
Yeah. What are you wearing today, Emily?
Oh, yeah. I'm wearing my Gamecocks shirt.
Your huh?
My Gamecock shirt. I'm pretty sure it's a South Carolina team. I'm pretty sure it's college.
Okay.
I'm not too confident about that, and I meant to look it up.
Whatevs.
And I
It's a
didn't.
shirt. Did you thrift it or did you like buy it somewhere?
No. My mother went to South Carolina.
South Carolina. Okay.
Home state of family member.
Yes.
So, South Carolina is a normal place for us to go, so it's not really anything too exciting. Anyway, what are we wearing to the over there?
I'm wearing a white and navy blue like baseball tee, sort of dealio. I figured that was sports enough since it's a baseball tee.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I'm here for it. Honestly. Should we get right into microphone caution?
Yeah.
Guys,
we're going to talk about the Canadian GP, and I'm probably going to cry. So.
She's already crying. What is wrong?
It's not that big of a deal. It's fine.
Why?
It's not a big deal at all. Let's move on. Let's keep going.
Why? Oh, because touchy subject. Ooh, crash.
Uh-huh. So, the Canadian GP
so
was
I
this past
kind of
weekend.
low-key get the ick from that when I watch it. I'm like, why did you do that, though?
No, but, like, here's the thing. We will get into it, but he explained why he did
Oh,
that.
I didn't see, because I felt so sad and bad. I did not want to watch either of the interviews. I'm like, I can't deal with it right now. And then I saw Lando apologizing to Oscar. I was like, oh, God.
Yeah.
Do explain.
Yeah. No way, dude! Stop! Guess who the Devils just traded?
Is that what I just saw? No. I'm scared. No, I'm scared. Wait.
They just traded
No.
Emily. Oh, they're planning on signing Luke Hughes to a huge contract because he traded Eric and then cleared off some cap. Fuck you, Luke Hughes. Bro!
Yo, I met him and now he's no longer...
Eric Halla, you were a devil. You were amazing.
Let me get my...
You.
Is he on here?
Now who's crying?
Eric Halla. My own picture that I took from my own phone. I was in the same room as you. Unk.
Dude.
He's Unk. He's Uncle.
Who is Jeremy Hansel? Who is Jeremy Hansel? This is so sad. He was literally like one of my favorite Devils players, dude.
I just scratched my leg on my desk. Can we have a moment of silence for Eric Halla, please?
You were a beautiful New Jersey Devil. Moment of silence for you.
The world is cruel. Thank you for this moment of silence. What? I was just doing it short.
No, I'm just so sad.
Oh, I thought you were mad at me because I was messed up the moment of silence.
No, I'm mad at Tom Fitzgerald.
No,
that's what I'm mad at.
That's an insane.
I'm mad at Tom Fitzgerald for trading Eric Halla.
I am very happy that it happened at this point in time right now, though. And I didn't
Instead of like the middle of the season?
No, like in that we're recording right now.
Oh, it happened right now.
That was raw reaction.
Dude, why couldn't you trade like Andre Palat or something?
No. Anyway, I didn't even get enough time to open up my notification. I saw the first three, and I knew exactly who. I honestly, who was the first one that I thought of? Who did I think of?
I thought it was gonna be Siegs. Honestly, I thought they were gonna trade Siegs away.
I thought it was gonna be Dawson. That's who I thought it was gonna be. That's kind of the. That kind of
after
reaction.
the contract.
Sorry.
After the contract you just shared or just signed.
Oh, I
last year?
didn't. Oh, I was just saying because that's like kind of the reaction. Everything went out of my head. And I was just like scared to see who it was.
Got it.
And I was trying to think of the worst possible option.
Yeah, like the saddest. Because obviously they're not going to be trading away Jack. They're not going to be trading away Nico. They're not going to trade away Markstrom.
Yeah.
Those are like the only three I can think that they would never trade away. Luke, they'll never trade away Luke unless like he doesn't amount to anything, which I don't think is possible.
Quinn Hughes 2027.
Quinn Hughes 2027.
Guys, that's the year me and Mackenzie living together.
I hope if the Devils do sign Luke to a new contract, because obviously he needs a new contract, and they're in talks, and it's probably going to be a big contract, but I hope in the back of his mind he's like, Quinn might be coming here, so let's save a little bit of money for him.
They've got to. Imagine though.
Even if I was Luke, I'd be like, yeah, my brother like would love to play with both of my brothers, so like let's save a little bit of money, let's take a little bit of a pay cut, not even a pay cut because he's gonna be making bank, but let's not take as much as we need to so he can come here next season. He should be thinking that,
like, seriously.
Eric Holla.
Well, you will be greatly missed. You were a good pregame to seeing Nico Hischier IRL.
You were always fun to talk about. And
always.
To look at. He has very pretty eyes.
Yeah.
And we went to the same college.
Actually will be missed.
We went to the same college, so...
Right, you talked about that a lot.
We're basically, like, brethren. You guys are alumni together. We are.
Not everyone can say that. Oh.
Not everyone can say that they went to the same school as Eric Holla. But I can.
I can't.
No, exactly.
But you can't say that you met Eric Holla and or Nico Hischier.
No, but you didn't walk the same grounds that Eric Holla did for 4 years.
But I drove around them because you drove me around them.
You also didn't live in the same state as Eric Holla for
That's fine, years. But I visited, and your cats are there. Win-win.
All right, the Canadian GP was last week.
Yes, it was. This
past weekend.
Yep.
Yeah. One to forget, honestly.
Did someone hit a groundhog?
Lewis Hamilton hit a groundhog.
What I thought, because I keep seeing a bunch of stuff on TikTok that he hit one, and I'm like, oh, that's actually kind of...
He didn't. He felt so bad. So sad.
Well, yeah, it's not his fault. You can't really...
Yeah, you can't really do anything about it, so... Just sad.
You win some, you lose some.
It's like Pierre Gasly running over the rabbit, I think, in Imola.
Oh, right. Yeah, I did see a couple of things about that happening, and people are upset about it as if it's not.
He's literally going, like
so
faster than nearly every other car can go. He can't just brake and not hit the rabbit. Or the groundhog and lose his case. So.
No, asking for a lot here. They're asking for a lot.
Yeah. But we saw Kimi Antonelli's first podium. Third youngest.
But at what cost?
Podium finisher.
But at what cost?
We're not there yet.
But at what cost?
A George Russell champion. He's standing on, not champion, just a race winner.
But at what cost?
George was like proud dad moment, but I also think George is not the favorite in the Mercedes garage, to be honest. I really feel like Kimi is...
What?
The team is behind Kimi a little bit more.
I'm not George Russell fan either, so.
Yeah. Do we think George is going to lose his seat to Max? You haven't seen anything about that? Toto is in love with Max. Toto Wolff, the team principal for Mercedes, is in love with Max.
I've seen a bunch of like thirst stuff on him, so like I know about that. You know, I know who he is, but I don't know. I haven't seen that.
He has been trying to sign Max for years, and if Red Bull can't get their stuff together, I could see Max leaving. So
awesome.
Maybe he'll go to Mercedes. Maybe he'll kick George Russell out of his seat.
I think that's kind of scary. Imagine Max Verstappen not at Red Bull right now.
The only reason I have like any gripe with Max is because he drives for Red Bull.
Yeah.
I'm not a Red Bull fan.
You said that, yeah. Do you want to speak on that?
I just don't like Red Bull. But that goes for like every team. They're just shady. I'm a Max fan though. I like Max.
You know what? I'm actually glad. I'm so super glad. He's got at least if he has no fans, you're dead.
Literally. Anyways, back to the race. Lance Stroll, home race. Came back from his injury. His procedure.
Yeah.
Didn't tell anyone what said procedure was. Kept it very under wraps.
Mystery. We'll never know.
18th? 17th?
Real low, yeah. Real low.
A very disappointing performance from him. But I think this whole year he's been out of tune with the car. And
he needs to lock in, huh?
Yeah. But I don't know.
I do want to say though. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, you. Oh, I do want to say though. From Carlos qualifying for 16th to getting 9th. Good job.
No, that
or
was a
10th
drive. I don't know, but he scored points.
Yeah. No. So proud. So good job. So seriously good job.
That was a killer drive from him, to be honest. That was incredible.
I was in the whole time.
Yeah.
I was in awe the whole time, to whom can't see me.
He was so emotional after getting out in Q1 that I was like, oh, this is not going to be a good race for him. But then he came back and he scored those points.
Very proud. Very, very, very proud.
Yes,
Poor Alex Albon, though. So I don't really fully know what happened. I'm pretty sure it just stopped working.
I think the car just was not what he needed it to be. So
yeah.
And the strategy, Williams, I think, was not in tune with Alex on his strategy. Alex rather went a different way with the tires.
They were not all locked in.
They were not locked in. They were actually locked out.
That's how loud they were.
The door's right there.
No, seriously. Still upset that George Russell won though. So.
Yeah, but okay. Here's the thing. Every single time he wins, his win is overshadowed by something else. Like,
oh, okay. Okay.
Like this race, it was Kimi's podium.
Yeah.
Maiden podium. I think he won Las Vegas last year. That's when Max was crowned World Driver Champion for the season. And then there was one other thing. I don't remember his races he's won, but like, I don't know. It's just every time he wins, there's something bigger that happens. So it really never works out in his favor.
No one wants George Russell to win himself.
Literally.
He gets nothing. Anyway. She's reading something.
Should we talk about the big event from the Grand Prix?
Am I missing something? Wait. Oh, the big event from the... Yes. Yeah, would you like to touch on it?
Okay, so Lando and Oscar crashed, obviously. Lando's fault. 1000% Lando's fault. He had the pace. He was really pushing to get past Oscar. I really think Oscar was struggling with the car all weekend. So Lando was like, I just need to do something to get past him. Oscar pulled to the right a little bit into the turn, and then Lando thought he was going to turn more, but he ended up not, or like move over more, so he thought he was going to have room, but he did not. And therefore he lost his front wing. But
the Stanley Cup is damaged.
The Stanley Cup is damaged?
Yeah, sorry. The bowl is cracked.
Oh no.
And the bottom is dented.
Those Panthers, bro.
Okay, sorry.
But I think it was good for Lando to crash, to be honest, because it shows that he is still fighting. He's not defeated. He's still wanting to like win.
Oh,
obviously.
Okay.
He's still competitive.
You know what? That's a fair way to put that. That's fair. Because I guess you are still, even though they are on your team, you're still going against them to be better. I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, teammate relationships are just weird. Like, you want to be better than them, but you have to work together for your team.
You know, and you win some, you lose some. Sometimes you got to look out for yourself.
Exactly. And they had 0 orders. It was literally just give each other space to race, which is their rules. And Lando just took a chance, and that chance did not work out for him. And that was the outcome. He didn't score, but whatever. What can you do about it? Not much.
We're here, we're live, and we've moved on.
Yep. I'm glad that he did that, to be honest. Because if he had stayed behind Oscar, everyone would have been like, why couldn't he pass? Like, Oscar's obviously the better driver. Not picking sides, whatever, but I don't know.
I think you're picking sides.
Maybe a little bit.
Got him.
But Oscar did nothing wrong. Like, absolute 0 fault on Oscar. Is 100% Lando's fault. But I think it was good for Lando to do that, to be honest, because it shows that he's still there and that he's willing to race Oscar.
Right.
Anyways, that was just my 2 cents.
And you know what? I feel like, thank you for your 2 cents. I appreciate it. I'm glad to have that other perspective from this view. Because I'm watching and I'm like, what are you doing right now? I'm like, and then my record player came, so then I went to and I was distracted.
That's on brand. This was the first race that we didn't have anyone in Papaya up on the podium. Oscar
what?
and Lando were not in Papaya.
Okay.
McLaren's color. Neither of them were on the podium.
Oh.
First race of the season. That's crazy.
My race ended when Charles was in first.
For like a lap. The Lando's crash benefited Charles.
Yeah, it wasn't now that they were in 6th and 7th.
Yeah, and it moved Ferrari up to 2 in the Constructors' Championship too.
Nice.
Past Mercedes. No. Did they?
No. She looks at her.
It moved them down. I was like, Mercedes had 2 on the podium. That can't be it. No, Mercedes is in 2nd now, but they're like 200 points behind McLaren, which is crazy.
So, to anyone who actually looks at our TikTok too, because this is still our podcast, we can talk about anything here. You can notice that our TikTok is a lot of F1.
Yeah.
Guys, summer sports is a little bit boring sometimes, but
we have F1, and that's cool.
And we know how to target our audience, and even if we're getting our audience this way, that's totally fine. Because the F1 girlies is where I'd like to hang out with.
Literally. I love that.
But everyone. F1. We want everyone here.
The F1 girl community on TikTok. I love them.
Mm-hmm.
They're gems. Honestly.
All right. I guess we should move right along talking about other sports because, you know.
I could talk about Formula One for hours, dude.
So, unfortunately, though, I can't because...
I know. That was a lot of me talking and a little about.
No, but like it was more of your on Lando and just me worried about everything, but things are mostly running smoothly.
Yes. Bring us on to the next topic.
NBA Finals. Boring.
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 It would have been way more interesting if the Timberwolves and the Knicks played.
I literally saw a TikTok. Okay, I'm a girly. I'm a girly girl. I'm watching Love Island. Duh. This first of all, I'm gonna talk about Love Island real quick. Huda hate gotta stop. Guys, we have to remember that she's literally a mother, and she has to think about who she's bringing into her daughter's life as well. You don't know any of it. You know some of it. But still, they're both wrong. Jeremiah's a freak. Anyway, someone went on TikTok and they're like, the Love Island is more interesting than the NBA Finals.
It probably is, honestly. I watched, I think, a quarter of one of the games. I think game 4. Game 4 of the series. Boring.
The only time I watched some of the NBA Finals was either over someone's shoulder for 5 minutes to see that they were watching basketball. And then the other moment was yesterday for 5 minutes at work because they changed it. They changed it from Bob Ross painting again to, we were watching an Obama was the host for a like National Geographic thing. It was super silly. Anyway. And then they changed it to the finals. And then I already begged them like 40 minutes before and the day before to put on the cup. And then they did. No, I did. Because I did not want to watch the finals. So I put in the pregame instead.
Yeah.
I don't even know who won, so.
Currently, Oklahoma City is winning the series 3-2. They have game 6, game 7, game 7, game 6, game 6. Yeah, game 6 Thursday. So tomorrow when we're filming this. And we'll see if Oklahoma wins or we're going to game 7. And game 7 will probably be, I'd assume, Saturday.
Yeah.
I'd assume.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyway.
Really not much on the NBA front. It's kind of boring. This is probably second to last episode talking about it until the season starts again. So
yeah, and maybe this year I'll actually watch the season. Maybe this year, because last year I said I'd watch March Madness, but I really didn't. I watched like the few games.
WNBA, women in sports. We love women.
We love women.
Caitlin Clark came back from injury. She strained her quad. And she and the Fever handed the New York Liberty their first loss, 102-88. I think Caitlin scored about 30 points in that game, which is crazy.
You know what? Sometimes you gotta lose.
Yeah.
You literally win some, you lose some, and you can't. You'll just have to let it go.
It's just how it works.
I do want to also add in Pride Month, because it is Pride Month, I saw a TikTok chart of a bunch of people saying women's sports are better because the amount of people who are openly gay on like the team results if they're better or not. Did you see that? Did I send it to you?
No, but I understand where it's going, yeah.
Because I think the Liberty has the most openly gay players, and they've been super good. And I think the second is what's your team?
The Lynx.
Yes, and then the Lynx is like the second with like 5. and then everyone else is like lower, and then the one team with 0 openly gay players. Remember, openly gay. We're not assuming that everyone's gay on this team. Openly gay. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And like
has come out of the closet.
Yes.
Is actually like.
And I think that was
hey guys,
super
I'm
silly.
Gay.
Not like seriously. I have to believe like 100%. That is 100% true. I was just like, oh, that's silly. And on our Pride Month, that's the perfect thing to talk about.
Happy Pride Month.
No, seriously, happy Pride Month, guys. Nail check. Here's my nails. Here are my nails.
Cute.
Sorry, I am happy with my nail turnout. Like, actually.
And don't be sorry. They're cute. Anyways, moving on to hockey, NHL. We've already talked a little bit about hockey. But the Stanley Cup Finals ended.
They were last night.
We have our winner.
Womp, womp.
Quite disappointed.
Why am I disappointed?
No, I'm quite disappointed. Oh. I'm really disappointed in the Oilers. I wish they actually figured it out for once.
You know what? They did get a goal and nobody cheered, but I did.
That's so sad.
Like, no, seriously, it was silent. I was clapping because I was watching, and my mom's like, they got a goal. It's like, yes, no one's cheering. Taylor and Travis, Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, we're at a game. That's the first time I'm ever hearing that. Okay.
You've never heard them be called Tavis before?
No.
Oh, maybe it's just because I'm deep into the Taylor Swift lore.
It's gotta be.
They were at a game.
No.
Tavis was at a game together. I think it was game.
You know, 4? Like usually when Taylor Swift can feel someone recording her.
Yeah.
Someone caught Taylor Swift and she didn't even notice.
Yeah. Normally she finds the camera, game. Which is so funny. Yeah.
Guys, if anything, I'm a Taylor Swift stan.
Yeah. Sorry. No one in my life is a Taylor Swift hater. They actually cannot be.
That's almost, yeah.
And like, I'm not a Swiftie by any means.
I'm sorry, I keep getting off topic.
Myself. No, it's okay. I don't consider myself a Swiftie just because Swifties have like a really bad rep to them. Okay. But I am a really big Taylor Swift fan. I love her music. I just don't really care about her personal life.
See, when I describe Kenzie and I say, yeah, she's a Swiftie, and then I go, oh, she's not a Swiftie, but she's a Swiftie.
Like, I'm a Swiftie. Like, I love Taylor Swift, but I'm not like a Swiftie where I'm like interested in anything about her life. I don't care.
I like her because she's bringing girls into sports.
That's fair. I do agree with that. She is incredible. I mean, she's just dating a man and doing that, but
basically, like, all she's doing is dating him.
Good on her. Good on her for
being that much of an influence. Like, seriously.
Yeah. Having that big of a crowd that's willing to just like follow whatever she's doing.
Yep.
Incredible.
Taylor Swift hate is so enforced.
It is. Ugh, we're not going to get into that right now, but people who say they hate Taylor Swift, like, genuinely are just misogynistic. And that's what it is.
Gotta be.
I hate women because they're powerful and that they have a lot of fans and, like, a lot of influence and power over a group of people.
Whatever.
Women should not be in positions of power, as we've seen.
Because we're too dramatic. Anyway, still, Stanley Cup, boring, womp womp, so sad.
You said that it's broken or dented?
What's broken or dented?
The Stanley Cup.
Oh, yeah. Let me read the ESPN notification. The Stanley Cup is damaged. The trophy bowl is cracked and the bottom is dented because of the celebrations. The keepers of the Stanley Cup plan to have it fixed by the parade.
Where they're going to break it again.
Yeah, I don't think it would be taken away. Like, how do you just take it away? Yeah, let me just take the Stanley Cup away from you.
Well, they're just going to fix it. They're not taking it away.
Well, I know. Okay, so I saw another TikTok. Kill me, guys. It was the photographer and all of them surrounding around the cup looking for Mr. Brad's name on it. And they found it. And it was silly.
Who's Mr. Brad? Brad Marchand?
Yeah, sorry.
Why were they looking for his name?
Because he's just on the cup already.
Oh, because of the Bruins. I was like, how's his name already on the cup?
And then I saw another thing saying thank you Boston. Thank you Boston.
No, literally, Boston really gave the Panthers what they needed because Marchand had an incredible playoffs.
Whatever. I'm sick and tired of this.
Okay, we can talk about Olympic hockey.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
A big change. A big change. I'm sorry for the whiplash, but the 2026 Olympics have released the 12 countries, the first 6 players on those rosters. Did you see who's on the U.S. team?
I did, but I think you said Quinn Hughes is on something. Or am I wrong?
Hughes is on the U.S. team.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he's on the U.S. team. He's from the U.S., so that makes sense. Also, the Kachuk brothers. Boo. Gross.
Stinky.
Austin Matthews.
Okay.
Yay. Austin Matthews.
I have a little crush on Austin Matthews, by the way. I had to get that out there. Continue.
I don't blame you, honestly. I think he's very charming.
He's so pretty to look at sometimes.
When he has a helmet or a hat on, yeah. Not with that hairline out, though.
What you said.
Do you think Mitch Marner is going to be traded by the Leafs?
Oh my god, I keep seeing that everywhere. Shut up.
Actually, he might be a free agent, so like not even traded, but like not re-signed.
I just want him to be traded somewhere else. Sorry, guys.
I'm a big Mitch Marner fan, and I feel really bad for him because the Leafs were his favorite team growing up, and like, it's like Nico Hischier being traded from the Devils. Like, he is the Devils. We don't need to imagine Nico leaving the Devils. It's fine. Ever.
I will not speak on that. Nothing that will never come out of my mouth. But like, okay, so I tried to get on the Mitch Marner train when I started watching hockey, like actually, because everyone on the internet said that he was the hottest NHL player, and I was like, that like one silly sound.
Yeah.
Girl, have you seen everybody else besides him? Like, no.
I love that you just decided your favorite player is based on who you thought was hot.
Okay, well, no. Well, yeah. Anyway.
Okay, 2026 Winter Olympics in Italy, which Italy I feel like is a really weird place to have the Winter Olympics, but Team USA first 6 is Quinn Hughes, obviously. Mm-hmm. Jack Eichel from the Kings. Not the Kings. The Golden Knights. Charlie McAvoy from the Bruins. The Kachuk brothers. Boo. And Austin Matthew.
Sorry. You know what? It's a list for sure.
It's the same list for 4 nations.
I'm just excited that the fact that I'm excited that
Nico?
Yeah, but like hockey, like Olympics hockey, I'm just excited for it.
I'm excited for it to be in place of the All-Stars because I just got sick of All-Stars. For every sport, like All-Stars is just stupid. Or like
last year, didn't Justin Bieber go to last year's?
My cat just jumped on my desk. Justin Bieber was at All-Stars last year as a team captain, I believe.
Yeah, I also really hate All-Stars, and I also think it's actually pretty stupid.
because I love that we're gonna actually have hockey games to watch, rather than just like the like skills and stuff.
Yeah, it's just I'm watching hockey to watch hockey, not because Justin Bieber is there. Or because someone can hit the puck faster than Jack Hughes or whomever.
Literally.
Like,
I did see a tweet and said, "Sorry guys, or sorry New Jersey Devils fans. Jack Hughes has already scheduled his 2025-2026 injury for the Olympics, and there will not be a replacement." Because Bro got injured and couldn't play in Four Nations. He gets injured all the freaking time, every single season. And with his luck, his injury will be during...
He's got it planned up. He's got it planned out. He's ready to go.
But, like, Bro has bionic shoulders, so he should be fine.
Yeah.
The Canada roster is also the same for Four Nations, I'm pretty sure. It's Crosby, McDavid, McKinnon, McCarr. Who else? Sam Reinhart from the Panthers, who just won the Stanley Cup.
Right.
And Braden Point from Tampa. Those, I'm pretty sure they were the same first 6 on Four Nations as well. Team Switzerland is the New Jersey Devils team, though.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we got Siegs, Timo, and Nico, all on Team Switzerland.
And I never know who to root for, though, but I'm still just excited for Olympic hockey. Thinking about Miracle all the time.
I don't really care who wins. Just excited to watch different teams play together.
Yep. I love to see everyone mixed and matched. That's, you are right. That's the better type of all-star.
Yeah. Shohei Ohtani.
She's frozen again.
Tell us. Oh,
yeah. Mr. Ohtani is pitching again. Guys, I was watching Ohtani pitch while I was playing Fortnite as Mr. Ohtani. He literally, I think it was literally 1 inning, just again pitching again, back on the mound. I do want to say that tickets went from like cheapest to $20 to then after was announced that Shohei was pitching, the cheapest then was $800.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I was very excited. He threw a ball up to 100 miles per hour. I don't know if that's anything impressive, but that's impressive to me, and that's something to talk about. I literally put down my controller, I looked to my right, and nope, that's my left. I looked to my left, and then I saw the little 100 in the little corner. I was like, oh. And then the announcers and then the commentators were like, oh, there's a 3-number pitch, guys. I was like, oh! Yeah.
That's sick.
But then Mackenzie sent me something earlier. Again from the Clark app.
Yeah. Speaking of baseball, during the MLB season, Capital One Cafe is giving away a free handcrafted bread. Yep. Free handcrafted beverage every Monday. All you have to do is literally go on their website and sign up, and you get a little barcode that gets to your Apple or Google Wallet. Don't even have to have a Capital One card. I think that's so cool, but as a barista, I would be so stressed. So I saw a TikTok of the barista making literally a line of matchas.
And it was 16 matchas. No. Guys, matchas are not that good. Am I dumb or something? They're not good.
The matchas are amazing. I love matcha.
I honestly think you're wrong for that.
Matcha. I had 2 matchas during my shift today.
Do you have to put them in a glass cup, or can you put them in a to-go cup?
You're supposed to do it in a glass cup, but
who cares?
I totally do. I totally do it every single time. But I think that's so sick that Capital One's doing that, to be honest.
Honestly, that is a way to get people to watch baseball too.
You don't even need to watch baseball. You
Oh,
just
well,
need to, like,
I know, but like,
aware.
you're not gonna tell me that doesn't interest you a little bit. Sometimes when I see if whatever is doing whatever,
Yeah.
at fried like dollar fries.
Oh, like on McDonald's.
Yeah,
McDonald's is
yeah.
also doing like a MLB. Oh, for me, if it's like if the Twins win, you get like free like 10-piece
Usually
chicken
here,
nugget or something.
usually here it's either the Mets or the Yankees, cause
Yeah,
duh.
you have two teams.
Yeah.
I guess to close out our episode, let's talk about Miss Alona Mar.
You know, gotta finish out our episode with her, but I do have a meme, so we gotta make sure we lock in with that real quick.
Oh yes.
But Alona Mar, keep seeing her again on my clock app. Panera Bread.
Okay, I did a little research into it. So like Panera has their unlimited sips club. And Alona, her partnership is like the Summer of Sips.
Yep.
Is basically the name. And new members get 3 months free of the unlimited sips club.
Yep.
That's the whole dealio with that.
You know what? As long as Alona's the face of it, I really don't care.
No, literally.
And kind of thinking about it.
I will
because I like their sips
interact
sometimes.
with anything.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you know what? They know where to get me. They know where to find my entertainment, my attention.
Exactly. Give us your meme.
All right. Fully to round off the episode before we say goodbye. My meme this week is the what if I threw something at you, but it's what if I threw George Russell at you. And like, and then it's like
uncomfortable when you sent that to me.
Good.
Okay. I don't have a meme this week. Oh no, I do. So, there's been a lot of discourse about Oscar Piastri not knowing how to shake hands, and then someone posted a picture of Lando at the F1 movie premiere in New York City, and he was like, "I guess Lando has to be the one to learn how to shake hands, because he literally just grabbed this person's thumb when they were shaking hands." Like, literally just went in straight, grabbed his thumb, and just shook his hand that way. And I said, "Oh, okay."
Awesome.
So I think that might be my favorite meme. It's really not that funny, but it's kind of funny to me.
You know what? I'm here for it, because a good silly F1 meme is a good silly F1 meme. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. We didn't talk about the F1 movie premiere, but all the cars were in NYC, and a bunch of the drivers went, and it was so cool.
And I was at work, and I missed it. There.
I was states away, so I could not.
I was across the pond, actually. I'm across the freaking pond, bro! I'm freaking across the freaking pond, bro! My audio levels really went up there.
Anyways, I guess that's all we have for this week.
Anyway.
Go check us out on Instagram and TikTok at No Game Plan Podcast. YouTube, No Game Plan Podcast again. Yeah, go give us a follow. Go give us a subscribe. Download the episodes. Give us a lot of views and support.
Can't wait to talk to you next week.
Peace out.
Bye, 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 bye.